All right, welcome back. And I know a lot of people have been trying to figure out if we're okay. We're okay at HTV. We sustained quite a bit of damage upstairs. We had water coming in from different sources upstairs. The roof was perfect. Those 9-inch screws we put in, and when we redid the roof, they came all the way through. And then we got a foam in between. It worked golden. We lost some of the capping on the roof, which created some of the water coming in, but we were very fortunate. We have a 24,000 square foot roof, and I'm convinced now that the construction, the extra money we spent on the construction and getting those long screws to come all the way through the rafters. And I remember when we were building it, uh, when you put in that long a screw, people sort of think you're nuts, but there's a lot of wind load on a 24,000 square foot building. Let's roll some footage in as you get closer to Houma. And I know a lot of you are going to be coming into town and are going to say, well, it doesn't look that bad on the streets. These streets were covered with debris. I mean, covered. And they had power poles leaning. This is the oak trees in front of Terrebonne High School, just stripped naked and broken branches and just not pretty looking right now. We hope they can come back. But as you get closer to Houma, just a lot more damage. And, sometimes you see the damage, then you see a little lull where there wasn't so much. Then area is back again. Remember the bands in a hurricane. Even when you get close to the eye walls, there's a bunch of bands. If you are fortunate enough, like right here, to be in between a band, you don't have a lot of damage. But I'm talking about hundreds of feet later, those bands are rocking and rolling, and there's not a whole lot you can do. It's the luck of the draw. We've seen that so many times during hurricanes, and we're going to bring you all the way into downtown Houma, where you start really seeing that things were shaking pretty good, and once again, a lot of damage in that area. And on Barrow Street, for example, they had some pole damage, but when that wind was coming straight down Barrow Street, it did not really affect the telephone poles because they were situated right. But on some of the side streets that were perpendicular to Barrow Street, some of the poles got knocked down. So there again, that's the luck of the draw too, whenever you see the direction of the wind and where it's coming from. So, it was roaring, as you could tell. And as we turn this corner, you're going to see some more damage coming into Terrebonne Parish, and we'll roll this video all the way through. A little longer segment for you right here. But, just talking to a lot of people. People are in good spirits. They're out there, they're cleaning up, they're pushing debris to the side. Sheriff's units, police units, firefighters, all pushing debris to the side. A lot of windows blown out, folks. You're going to see St. Francis de Sales, St. Francis School, downtown Houma like you're seeing now. A lot of wind damage. The Hancock Whitney building, a lot of damage. Cafe Milano, the balcony, as we move further down into downtown Houma, the trees stripped, look like they're going to make it though. That's historical area of Terrebonne Parish. And as we move further down, we continue to see more damage. And you'll see a building on the left here. And at one point, I think I tried to put the camera over the hood as we drive. There we go. Got a little look at it. And then we come back, and then we're approaching the Hancock Whitney building, which blew out a lot of windows. And these are my personal buildings, which took a pretty good beating. Hung in there, though, structurally, but you can see the whole top part of HTV, the whole balcony and the roof. The balcony's good, but all the canopies just got ripped off. And hey, but the building itself, it's a good building. A little scary at times, rocking and rolling in here, but we made it through. We'll be back for more. Don't go away.